scout, possibly demo Uber from lob, but no, they do decide to start moving to Shutter, and the Uber comes out. It's going on die, and no kills as of yet. They haven't even focused down the sentry gun. It does go down now. No other kills, but as I say, that Jaiho and Kitsune get taken right down along with Dog. This looks like it's going to be a quite decisive round to Too Young, and it is. That was good round.
Really nice push there from Too Young. They knew they did not need to focus that sentry. It's only level 1, it doesn't do that much. They decided to go for some players before getting the sentry at the tail end of the Uber, which was a really smart decision. And yeah, I mean, pretty expected push. I mean, they had full Uber, but yeah, very, very well executed by them.
Yeah, fantastic mid. Let's see what can happen. Uga, again, getting there a bit quicker than Moot, but not really doing much, just sitting back as both teams playing passively for now. Jahos and Kitsune are trying to make plays. Actually, Kitsune comes on the medic, but gets easily taken out by B25. Moop and QQ do go down to the flank, and it looks like the health, especially of the medic of Too Young, they cannot afford to stay in here as Rob's trying to make some plays behind them.
Yeah, there was just no real counter-aggression there from Too Young to Math, and I mean, Multiplex were all kind of huddled up on the top side, jumped one soldier around, followed up with the scout, and that's all they needed to do. They did so much damage with like two to three players, barely having to commit much at all to be able to win that mid.
And we do have the scouts already out here on second, and Gyro is sort of peeking cheese. Too Young.
Oh, aggressive Uber.
Out.
Yeah, it hasn't done much though. I mean, Roy just picks up Namey, but that's the Uber done, and Multiplex haven't had a pop there. There we go, nice air shot there onto Rob. He isn't going to die quite to it though. Uber hasn't done much else. Nice evasive maneuvers here from Too Young to Math. Rob does go down in the end. He was really low. Surprised it took him that long. There we go. That is the end of the Ubers, and Too Young to Math still kind of showing a point. Oh, there's a scout behind onto the med. Can't quite get him. Dying there, and that'll be the point there to Multiplex. To Rob just spawning now. Scout and Soldier looking to pressure in. Actually, it looks like Multiplex is looking to take this right in. Taking lots of damage. Another air shot. Jaiho's getting smashed, but they're so healthy there. QQ goes down, and it's looking like die straight here for Too Young to Math.
Suni with a fantastic bomb.
Did that like 4 kills and like 2 rockets?
Yes, I didn't even see where he came from, but
that was ridiculous. I mean, like it was just Multiplex just had the player advantage and the health advantage there. They were, even though they kind of got slammed coming out, they just had so many players that Too Young to Math couldn't hold on. And there you go, that's just what happens. 2
quick rows in a round, rounds in a row, I should say. As again, new mid-fight coming in here. Rob going in very quick, not able to get the rocket onto Uber as he surfs up onto the shack, and
oh my god, Kitsune, massive bomb over top, takes down 2 players. Dork finishes on move, and Die's gonna go down here, so is Royd. That was, Rob's bomb was just really ineffective. He kind of, he just jumped into the middle of nowhere, and, you know, well played by Multiplex to kind of scatter around him, but he just, there was no one for him to shoot, and his team didn't really follow up on any of the distractions, so he really just sacrificed his life for next to nothing. And now we got Darbs with a full Uber. We're seeing the usual off classes, Heavy, NG, and Sniper here for Too Young to Math, but it's Uber's going to be coming out through this Rollador right now onto the Scout, and Demo right off the bat. Die should die really quickly here. Sentry does go down, Heavy goes down as well. That looks like it for the end of the Uber. Dork goes down at the tail of that. The Scout's getting really low up here up top. Should die. Namey, nope, managing to survive on 3 HP. Jiho and Namey go down in the end. Moop goes down as well. And Kitsune, this looks like it's a 1 defense here for Too Young to Math. QQ goes down at the end, but they managed to hold on, keep their medic alive to keep that Uber advantage on their side, so really nicely defended. They managed to kind of scatter around, just use that Heavy as a heal sink. Oh, Uga goes down, actually, that's huge. They can actually, they should be able to take second now. I was thinking
easily, with there's no pressure at all.
Even players with the demo alive, you can't really do it, but Uga dying that late makes it really easy here for Too Young to Math. And now with this Uber advantage, they should be able to move on to mid and take that. So really nice play picking up the demo at that really crucial moment.
And it looks like they're about to move into kitchen right now, but they will have to go quick as Dubs is building quite heavily.
97%.
And the Uber
He's gonna get it. They won't know there.
Here we go.
There we go. So Uber's having pop. Kitsune managing to survive on like 10 HP. Move and Roy go down. Kitsune goes down as well. But I mean, this is a player advantage here for Multiplex. And yeah, Too Young to Math looking to fall out. Their medic stayed alive, going to keep that Uber even, but I mean, Multiplex should be looking to push in here with that 1 player advantage.
Yep, they do. We do have a scout and a demo coming out from 2 different angles.
Rob going onto the medic. Can he get it? Can't get enough damage. Just whiffed that first rocket. If he got that first rocket, he probably could have taken down Darbs, but just unfortunate by him, he couldn't quite get it.
Yeah, QQ just decided to smartly back out
Oh,
there. And
wow, massive from Namie, picking up the medic. He does die for it, but that is well worth. Take that any day of the week. Dart's gonna be looking to just get that Uber and push in when they got the when they got Namie up. No real rush now. They don't have got massive Uber advantage.
That was an absolutely insane headshot
clutch.
from an angle that I wasn't even paying attention to. And here we go. The Uber does come in. No picks as of yet, but are getting a decent bit of ground. Here we go.
Nice
Rob
upshot by
finally
Jiho.
taken down.
But I mean, they trade out for soldiers. Roy does pick up Kitsune, and now now Uber's over. The demo goes down, and so should this soldier. Mook does die. Namie and Del going big. Darbs does die in the end. Has a medic down here. Dork down, and there's just one soldier left. Namie. Look, I think that was a little bit preemptive. I think Multiplex should have just waited for Namie to kind of come in, because they were going in 5v6 into that, and it allowed Too Young to Math to really scatter around that Uber. They only got the one frag in and exchanged out a soldier for it as well. So really well defended by Too Young to Math. But I really think Multiplex should have just waited an extra 5-10 seconds there, because they knew they weren't risking losing that Uber advantage.
Definitely, that's the second last push in a row by either team where just a post Uber they got absolutely crushed through lack of coordination. We're sitting here on I think Santa managed to pick up his medigun, I think. I don't know how he got to 60% so fast.
No, it's Darbs died late in the fight, so he's gonna have I don't think there were any mediguns picked up, I think.
Okay.
Alex just was alive for a bit longer. But I mean, he's got 30% advantage here. Should be looking to push straight in.
I will point out, Namie is on sniper here, so that is a massive threat to watch out for.
Oh, they've been forced already. Nice work by Kitsune here. Managing to force that Uber and make it relatively ineffective. No frags acquired at all. Kitsune actually managed to get out of it too. That was spectacular. Anyway, the Uber's going to be popped out here for Multiplex as well. Too Young to Math looking to fall out, Rob dying, and the medic soldier kind of getting caught out a little bit. Jiho gets destroyed by QQ. Alex goes down though to Uga's pipes. That is no medic here for Too Young to Math. They're going to be looking to try and trade the frags out, maybe get a medic in return. Darts is kind of low, so it's possible. Moop does pick up Namie. Moop goes down. Roy picks up Uga, and it's only a medic and a soldier alone on the point. They're both really low. Oh wow, what a shot! Holy crap! Nice direct onto that scout to save his medic.
Playing out of his mind this match already.
I mean, wasn't sure how he played considering he's not core and everything, and I don't think, well, I haven't seen him play soldier in a while, so I wasn't sure how he'd do, but he's playing so well. I mean, he should die here, should crater, there we go. Finished off by QQ, but Dal picks up Moop. That is a great trade here. Die picking up Dork in the process, so this should be a fight here for...
As Uga gets
oh my god, I was going to say, look, it should be one fight here for Too Young to Math, but Uga and Namie completely cleaning up. Look, they get the force out, but here, Multiplex can just walk on to point. I mean, they are still capping second point, so this might not really work in time. Yeah, Uga and Darbs going to have to back out here. Oh no, Darbs might be caught out. Darbs goes down to Moop stickies. Oh, that's massive. That's so huge by Moop. Darbs just going the wrong way. Like, he decided to split off from his pocket and go down lower and gets caught out by the stickies of Moop. Massive work there.
Yeah, partly due to Uga deciding to bomb onto the point instead.
This time I think Alex picked up the medigun. Yeah. Because now he's at 78%, and yeah, this Uber will come a lot quicker than Multiplex might be expecting, who knows.
Definitely, and we do not have a sniper off class, so that theoretically should make us push into mid even easier, as they start to look up, put in free kitchen right now, and here they go. Haven't had to use yet, but a nice one
soldier bomb over top, nice force, that's good, and now Multiplex should be able to get out with complete ease here. No other frags lost.
You've got Roy sort of pressuring them out of kitchen, but really not being able to do much at all.
Yeah, this should be, this should just be kind of classic leapfrog scenario. Darb's only at 70%, so it's still a little bit away from getting that Uber, but should be ready to push in as soon as he does. Definitely.
I mean, they are currently playing a bit. No, I've suddenly lost my camera. They're playing a bit defensively, but actually, as I say that, the scout started to pressure. It looks like the combo might be pushing in free kitchen right now as Joe jumps into there. But Rob to the medic!
Can he get it? Demo? Oh, that's huge. Picking up that demo in this push, and Kitsune goes down as well. That is he's going to the back cap. Work. Yeah, and the Uber was forced as well. This was a spectacular hold here for Too Young to Math, and so much damage coming out onto the demo.
Rob, fantastic rock.
This is ridiculous. Yeah, Rob and QQ, really nice work there. should be able to pick up
That's
this
Dork here.
this scout here easily as well. Nice rocket again. Too young to math, looking to roll straight full with this full Uber charge here.
Yeah, 5
Moving
seconds
right to
before
last,
even heals
and
come
Hugo
up.
goes down to the stickies, but that's okay. They do have this Uber. The Uber has been forced now. No real. Oh, there we go. One frag now to Roy. Kitsune goes down. Jiho goes down as well, but Dai is dead. Moves down too. It's, oh my god, Santa vs Scout on the point. Who will win? Looks like Santa.
This is.
Oh, he caps it anyway. No fight needed. Namie with the misplay, getting off the point. Oh
That
no!
Massive plays from
Oh
Alex.
my god! I can't believe that happened. I was like, nah, this is surely going the way of Multiplex here, finishing off the meta, and I'm sure he would have won that duel had he not walked off the point.
Definitely. Uga getting into this next mid considerably faster than Moot, but not deciding to do anything with it as he decides to just pretty defensively.
Aggressive jump from Kitsune, but gets destroyed.
Jaiho's
Nothing
looking
done.
absolutely
Roy
not
with
good.
another massive direct. Oh my god, his rockets are crazy.
And
anyway,
Dai
Dai
comes
picks
out
up
of
Darbs
nowhere.
on the behind. That's huge.
Jaiho
Moot
goes
getting
down
up
as
Jaiho.
well. We do have Namie coming in behind right now, but I'm not sure he'll be able to achieve much. So many
They
players
have
around the
seen him.
medic.
They have seen him. He's low as well. He's not going to get anything done here, surely.
Yep.
That was on the back of Roy. That mid. I mean, just picking up that soldier straight off the bat. Kitsune not being able to do any damage, and then getting the nice direct onto the scout as well. Pretty much taking out 2 players single-handedly. Really, really helping his team win that mid.
Definitely. So we're looking for another full Uber ad push going to last. How do you think Tuyoung going to take it this time? There is a heavy on board for Multiplex and a sniper from Dork, surprisingly.
With the sniper there, they should just do the same thing they did last time. That worked really well. Just scout demo through that roller door. Don't worry about the sniper. Don't worry about the stickies. There's no sentry to worry about. They should just rush onto the players as they're doing. Scouts going in. Can't get any frags though. That being said, Jiho is behind and not no health.
But
so
they're
Kitsune is
focusing the
dead.
point really heavily here.
Oh yeah, there you go. Really, just textbook point baiting right there by Too Young to Math. I mean, just get that scout on the point and have the players surrounding it, not letting anyone get on it. And that is just really well done.
Dai did a fantastic job forcing someone to spawn, and as you said, he just ran onto point, and there was no one in position to even try and stop him. Let's see what happens next mid-fight. Again, Uga there are slightly faster than Moot, but so far, like, this demo advantage has been absolutely inconsequential so far. As both soldiers for Multiplex playing up top now, it looks like they maybe want to...
Oh, there's a bomb coming over top. Can he do it? Oh, Kitsune!
Wow,
that was a huge
2K.
bomb. Demo and medic, that is a perfect mid for Aroma. That is what you want. Alright, the cleanup is happening.
Roy!
He does?
Shotguns
Oh
down.
my god.
And Dai
Darbs went dead. Darbs went down.
Yeah,
So-
Roy gets a perfect shotgun into him, and Dai gets a demo out of nowhere.
That is... No, I was gonna say it was a perfect mid there for Kitsune, and then the cleanup should be pretty easy for Multiplex, but Dai and Roy going huge at the end, denying that Uber advantage. I mean, wouldn't be surprised to see a crits here from Darbs, but... No, it's just normal.
He has
Boring.
again picked up his medigun due to this fantastic rule we have got in
he
Fortress.
has. I thought that I just thought I misread it for a second. No, that is 90% Uber for Darbs. He is pretty much, yeah. This is going to be a tough one for now for
Gets a
Too Young to
cheeky,
Math. But that
sneaky
being
trap.
said, Moot does get a nice quick frag, and that should delay them for another 20%. No, they're just going to go with
Uber
it, and
comes
that's
right in.
really
Alex.
nice because the med should go down right now. Namie, really aggressive Uber. Nice work by him. Rob going over top, taking a lot of damage though. Goes down. Moot gets Dork, but Namie gets Dai as well. This is only 3 players are left alive here for Too Young to Math, and 2 really low. Moot goes down to an Uber saw. The sentry is still alive, and it is level 2, so that is going to do some work.
Yeah, then
and
the
there's
health
no
with
health.
Multiplex.
Yeah, there's no health on Multiplex. Okay, and quick question: where is the medigun? It is right here.
right.
It is still active, and Santa can go pick that, or Alex can go pick that up. Is it?
He's
is he?
not.
Oh,
He-
Alex.
He
Alex,
walked
I'm gonna.
past it and it
Oh,
despawned
I
just
can't wait.
as...
I can't wait to shit talk him tonight about that.
Fair enough. He somewhat deserves missing out on a massive Uber right there, but
Yeah, he was
this-
at like 70 or 60% or something.
yeah, fairly decisive retake here for Too Young. But there is there's not even any real pressure being pushed on. But
Yeah, this is fine here for Too Young. I mean, look, having that extra 20% could have transitioned them into a push, but I mean, they've still got the second point. They're not really at risk of being capped out now. They have a slight Uber advantage, but it's not quite enough to really move off. So we'll just see how they go. They are in the lead. It's up 3-1, and we're halfway through the map. So snakewater, as we know, it's really, really easy to stalemate it. So I would not be surprised if they just decide to kind of turtle, let Multiplex come into them, see if they make any mistakes, as opposed to trying to push out and maybe risking getting wiped or something.
Yeah, definitely. There's
Oh my god, Namie getting denied so hard. Will he die? No, he managed to get out. Oh, he was so lucky there to get out of that alive.
You're gonna have to tell me what happened there.
He walked out a window and copped a direct, just right in the face. Got down to next to no health and managed to pick up the pack before a scout got onto him.
Oh wow, bit of a shame for that play, but it does look like Kitsune sort of getting ready to bomb.
No air shots hit. Oh, there we go. Roy finishing up, and nice surf out by Alex, managing to stay alive there. Move is a little bit low, but getting healed up, so looks like it'll just be some more stalemate. Wait.
And looks like Rob is gonna go in for his own play.
This is nice. It's good to see, taking a bit of control back when a player suicides.
Yep, but it looks like they're just gonna go back to being going into our mid to second stalemate, as this map is somewhat famed for. It is Multiplex have managed to get quite a bit of room in kitchen, but they don't decide to go with it. Maybe they're just sort of teetering back and forth, not really sure what to do at the moment. But I guess they're just waiting for Kitsune to go in for another bomb and hope to get another play.
Yeah, I feel like if they're gonna go for these bombs, I would almost
no,
prefer them.
Uber's come out.
Oh no, there we go. Yeah. Okay, that's good. But they do pick up Rob as well, so this is a good Uber so far for Multiplex. That being said, they're kind of being forced back out here for a slightly longer Uber by Chi on the map.
Kitsune's coming in from behind.
Ruger does pick up Roy, and Dai goes down as well. Move is the only frag so far. This is only 2 players left alive for Chi on the map. 2 players down here for Multiplex. Dork is alive on 1 HP. He got really lucky there, gotta say. But both meds stayed alive. However, Alex wasn't healing for a long time. Spawns are up in 3 seconds here for Chi Demand, so should be okay to defend it for now, as long as Jiho doesn't overextend. There we go. I was worried about that. They just need to hold back left there, and that is really bad. Rob going down. The Heavy is doing a solid amount of work though from Dai. Does die in the end, but he did so much damage. Jiho kind of walking in.
The Uber's being forced though. Being used
on that came out sooner than I thought it was as well. Yeah, this is a round. I actually didn't realize I had the Uber that soon. So that is the round, and that'll be a 3-2 in the favor of Multiplex. Yeah, I really questioned Rob kind of going up to contest there at the choke, knowing that they didn't have players for another 2 seconds. They should have kind of held the back left there, as opposed to going up to contest and just trying to hold out, wait for their players to spawn, and hopefully force Multiplex to overextend and get killed by the spawners. But losing that soldier straight off the bat, having him in such a terrible position kind of was really detrimental to that push. Anyway, we've got a new mid here.
Rob going in behind Multiplex at the moment. I don't think anyone spotted him going for kitchen as he actually comes back out.
And a big bomb over top from Kitsune, but gets shut down by the scout of Dai. Nice work. Rob getting destroyed in that kitchen area. Namie gone low health there. QQ picks up Dork, and there should be a mid here for Too Young to Math. Move getting hyped. Oh my god, massive pipe from Uga. But Broy picks up Namie, and QQ goes down. It is even players, but the positioning advantage does go to Too Young to Math. They had that midpoint locked pretty early on, and it made it really difficult for Multiplex to kind of recontest from the lower ground.
Yeah, Dobbs actually had some fantastic jigs. He had like barrage rockets coming to him at lower, and he managed to take almost no damage and pretty much kept this round much more in heavily favor of his team if he had died there. So again, here we are, another mid to second stalemate.
I mean, it's 10 minutes left, so still a fair bit of time, and it's only 3-2 now, so it's closer now. You can't really park the bus nearly as much.
But we have the Uber coming out already.
Aggressive Uber, wow. Did not expect that from Jiho. They haven't done much of it. Oh, will he get moved? He will get moved. Misplay there from Alex, not flashing his demo there.
Kitsune.
Really should have done it, honestly.
And
now the cleanup. The cleanup from Kitsune, Uga, and Namie. Uga with 2 pipes, 2 kills. Namie gets a frag as well, and that is a complete team wipe. Destruction across the board. I kind of think might have been a little bit of misplay with miscommunication with the Uber. Chi to Math not really getting out, not really kind of getting their players away from the Uber as early as they should have, and that really cost them, because I mean the demo was caught right in the middle of all that, and you don't really want to be there as a demo when your pocket's trying to take your whole Uber.
Yeah, the issue there came from Roy just jumped away from his medic to try to try to kill Uga, not realizing.
Oh, but Roy
Wow.
picks up Dork. That's going to be really good. Should save him a bit of time. That being said, Darbs is on full Uber here, so we'll see what he wants to do. Oh, yeah, no, for a second I thought he popped. Never mind. Yeah, so he'll probably wait till Dork spawns and then go pretty much like about now-ish.
Yeah, we do have a level 2 sentry currently to the side of the point, but
Alex is on 85%, so he might actually get this as long as he stays alive. 90% now, he should get it. Do they see the sentry? Now they do. And it should go down pretty quickly, but that's set enough time. Now Alex has his Uber and no players have died. This is so good. The heavy getting flashed as well. Not picking him up. Moop gets Dork. The scout's kind of getting jeweled on the right here. Uga goes down. Kitsune goes down. Nami goes down as well. Nice 1v1 there from QQ. Jiho gets picked up at the end. And Darbs is the only one left alive, but he is way out of there. They are not catching up with him anytime soon. And that is a second point here for Too Young to Math.
Yeah, that sentry gun doing just enough work to delay Multiplex, and yeah, just the Uber and the heavy from Too Young completely crushing them there. It was a bit of a shame that they let Darbs get out, but
I mean, it's better that they do that, because I mean, if they overextend
Nami is actually on Alex here.
Oh my god, can't get the frag. Alex is so low, 30 HP, but QQ and Rob go down as well. Uga and Jiho going massive work.
Kitsune on the medic here.
He can't get him though. Santa dodging, ducking, and weaving, and surviving again, and Dai picks up Dork, and this is only 3 players left alive here for Multiplex. Medi's in such a bad spot as well. Dai should pick him up right now. There we go. Dai can't get... Surely Dai?
The frag, 20 HP, please.
There we go, finishes it off. He does die for it, but that is worth it. Probably could have gone... Oh no. Roy goes down as well, and Nami kind of following up on the medic, but can't pick him up. Moot there defending his medic partner there. And that should be a bit stabilized now. We have a full Uber here for Alex on Too Young to Math, and they should be looking to push.
Fantastic jukes by Alex there. He jumped over a rocket when he was on about 20 HP, I think.
It was spectacular. Like that is massive work, and now
it really is.
Now they're in a really good position to push out into second.
Yeah, with full Uber, you'd expect the push to come any second. I don't know why they're delaying so much, but Roy does look like he's trying to move on. Yep, the Uber's used.
They don't look like they'll get anything done with it. They might get the soldier. Should do. There we go. Yeah. But Dai is in really deep, and he's going to get picked up by Dork. That is not too good. And Moop. Oh god, Moop is overextending so far. He gets picked up by Jiho as well. That's so bad here.
QQ
and
is
Nami
running
should
behind.
get QQ as well. Surely. There we go. And that is only 3 players left alive for Too Young to Math, and they're still in here. I don't really know why. They should be getting out. They're pretty low as well. Rob gonna die, and Roy is really low as well. Santa is in a really bad spot.
Santa.
Nice surf onto that sticky, saving him from an absolute definite death.
These med jukes are a spectacle to watch as Uga tries to get a bit cheeky coming out of kitchen there, but decides to wisely back off.
I didn't actually realize that, but Darbs did pop his Uber in that exchange.
Rob,
so that is worth it then, because they realized it wasn't going to go south. So getting that Uber there in exchange for a soldier is definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Now they have a big Uber advantage here to hopefully retry and push. Anyway, Nami kind of getting
and he gets taken out by again another excellent
He dodged
shotgun.
like the first 3 rockets and then get directed by the last one, then instant shotgun. So close to surviving, but just not close enough.
See Multiplex already backing out here to lobby, but Rob is moving in for cheese.
Oh, nice flank by Rob. A scout and a demo down. This is going to set things up for Too Young to Math to push straight into last now. Here they go. Haven't even had to pop their Uber out. There we go. Uber has enforced. Navy goes down. Rob goes down as well, but that's fine. Uber's out for Multiplex as well. I didn't realize they have it that quickly. That's massive though. Anyway, Jiho goes down. This should be an easy push now from Too Young to Math. Finishing up the final players. That was Rob with that flank there onto the scout and the demo.
Yeah,
that was huge.
Definitely a misplay from Multiplex. They stayed just too far into lobby and didn't have any of the exits sealed off. So
the positioning was fine. It would have been fine if they had a person watching Cheese. They did not have anyone watching Cheese, and that's how Rob got so much damage done. Hey, Rob going a little bit of aggression here, going into the kitchen again, wrapping around the other team, hopefully. Anyway,
he's taking eyes off, and he jumps in.
Oh god, Kitsune, here we go, soldier bomb, massive bomb here. Kitsune getting down Moop trading him out, but that is worth it to trade a soldier for a demo man. Jiho getting quite low, can QQ pick him up? He does in the end, but Alex goes down to Dork. Oh my god, Dork in the back lines, picking up the medic. That's huge. Darbs is quite low. I would not be surprised to see a Dai go for something here.
He is. backside.
No, okay.
That bomb originally from Rob got Darbs down to 13 HP. He
That is
just managed to...
But I mean, Kitsune on the other Roma, he did a really good job. He didn't go for the medic, just went straight for the demo and traded him out, which is absolutely worth it. And Rob going down again to Uga. I'm not really sure how he died. Maybe it was Sicky chat that he just didn't notice, but that is really bad here for Too Young to Math, because now they're a player down versus a full Uber.
We do have Die up on Sniper here. Let's see if he can make a miracle shot happen, and he doesn't hit anything with that first
Multiplex
shot.
shouldn't even let that happen. They should just kind of pop in an advantage. There we go.
Scout
there's
is
the
coming
pop.
from the bottom.
And Namie actually isn't Ubered right now. I'm surprised they didn't pick him up. And he's going to get 2 frags, Die and Moop, and Kitsune picks up Roy. Kitsune goes down in the end, but it's only 2 players left alive here for Too Young to Math. Sentry's still alive. That being said, it's a level 2, so it can actually do some work. No, there he goes. Everyone dead. I was going to say, if they hide around the Sentry, maybe they can live long enough to kind of help prevent that point from being capped, but nice cleanup from Multiplex, able to finish off the players around the Sentry and leave the Sentry to the last and avoid it.
Yeah, fantastic Uber by Namie there. Coming in, and so we're here for the 8th mid fight, I believe, of this match.
Yeah, 4-3 in favor of Too Young to Math with only 3 minutes left, so this could be the last mid. Rob, aggressive but can't do much. Oh my god, look at how high. Look at how high Jiho went. Not Jiho, Uga.
Uga.
Die goes down as well.
Taken down
Rob
as well.
They do pick up Kitsune, so it's one play event. No, there we go. Root goes down. That is it. That is where you want to back out. You lose that demo and you are done for the mid.
Yeah.
And Alex is making his way all the way through under. Keep going under. Keep going under. Don't even. Yeah, good.
Yeah,
back
Roy
all
did
the way
some
out.
Fantastic body blocking there, just not letting that scout easily push through Kitchen. So fantastic job. Like trading his life for that is definitely worth it. But the Uber ad is still like
30% in favor of Darbs here and Multiplex. They should go right now.
We do have the heavy and the Sentry being built once again, but I'm not sure if it'll be enough this time. It's still only level 1.
I'm calling it.
You are?
Die gonna go massive on the heavy.
Okay. Let's see if the prediction comes true. Sander does get his Uber up though, so things suddenly looking a bit better for Too Young with 2 minutes left on the clock and them around in favor. It's really on the onus is on Multiplex. And the Uber does come out.
Yeah, okay, even if there's nothing really done so far. Nice chucking that soldier around, but not gonna get any frags. You need to watch out for these stickers down below. Darbs goes down at the end of the Uber. Oh, that is huge by Roy, picking up the medic.
And
that is actually massive, and that should be enough to make him hold on for 1:48.
And
Uga goes down as well.
Yeah,
they can push out with this if they want, and they really can try.
Yeah,
this should be pretty easy. Kitsune going kind of down low as well, and Cheese.
Dog going behind them. He's currently just
there's a Sentry there. That is not happening. Roy does go down.
Alex,
trade for Jiho. Alex going down. Oh no, that's bad. That's really bad here. This could give
the health on Multiplex is not good, especially on Uga. He does get filled up though, so
it's a minute.
And
for fuck's
thank you
sake.
very much, teams, for waiting 90 seconds.
Oh god. Okay, well. The fact that it hasn't gone to Golden Cap and the map has changed would lead me to believe that yes, Too Young Math did win the map 4-3. However, I'm going to yell at Santa a fair bunch right now for changing the map before the 90 seconds was up.
In the meantime, I'm just going to quickly go over stats, and the thing to note right away, topping the damage by 2.5k, it is none other than B25 getting 9.7 thousand damage, 320 DPM. The next task, surprisingly, though, was Namie on 5,400, doing massive amounts of work. It's really hard to talk about the stats, especially after how disappointingly that ended for us.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
But they're probably just raring to go for this next map. But if they do delay, I'm gonna be severely angry if there's a delay before this next map starts.
I'm just gonna pull up the logs here as well.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at them, it's just Roy and Namie just putting that. I wouldn't say putting that team in the back. Everyone played well, but doing insane work.
So yeah, Roy and Namie doing insane work, but really, Jiho not like. So the top damages are Roy and Moop, then Jiho and Uga and Namie. So looking pretty standard. Dork at the bottom there, but matched by QQ, so not really trading out anything. I think I was gonna say, look, I mean, Kitsune Rob, they're matched as well. Dai and Nami. Dai is a bit behind Nami. There's like the only real big difference outside of that. Oh yeah, I guess in the pockets as well. So the only real differences are Roit ahead of Jiho and Nami ahead of Dai. That outside of that, pretty much the classes are even across the board in terms of the damage and the impact in the game. I mean, it was a 4-3 game, and
you'd expect it to be pretty close.
It ended with what we saw. It ended with Multiplex, pushing last, failing a push, and then kind of getting pushed back out. Don't really know exactly what happened after that, but
yeah,
I don't think neither team capped out after that, obviously. So it ended really closely, and so that is one map now. Too young to math. Second map here is Process, and I mean, the pressure's gonna be on Multiplex now to hopefully win the map and keep their final streams alive. Oh, this is upper bracket though. This is upper bracket, so no matter, the team that loses here is not out. They are just down to the lower bracket finals,
where they will play the winner of GG versus semi-unicycle, which I believe is being played tomorrow. And there's a big question mark on whether it's being casted. I know there's a few Prem games going on, so it may not be able to And yeah, I think your message has been passed on in game, so it seems.
Yeah.
Too young having. I mean, I wouldn't say overly dominant because as you said, it was a 4-3 incredibly close game, but definitely playing, after that first round, they definitely raised my expectations of them. And I'd be tempted, I really wouldn't be surprised if we see this continue over into Process.
This is Process. Be Badlands.
No, yeah, I mean Process. Because how they play.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant continue as in go on to the next map. My bad, misunderstood.
Yeah, no. At this rate, I'm gonna be somewhat surprised if the decider is needed. Obviously, I think everyone here wants it because it'll be an incredible game to watch if it goes to 3 maps. But the way Too Young were playing there, I wouldn't be surprised if we see them take this map. Yeah,
I mean, look, it's honestly, Process is actually a relatively similar map to Snakewater, so it definitely could go the same way. I think Multiplex just kind of need to. I don't even really know. They played really well, but I think they just need to maybe work a little bit more on denying Roit a bit of that damage. Not really kind of trying to maybe focus down targets around him. As opposed to just kind of evading his Ubers as well. I think that's the main thing. He's doing a lot of work in his Ubers, and trying to maybe dodge him in those Ubers a bit more effectively would help them out a fair bit. Then on the Too Young side, I mean, they played really well, but no means a perfect half on their side. I think they need to kind of work around Rob's bombs a little bit better. He's getting some bombs and he's doing some distraction, but they aren't always capitalizing of it, and I think it has hurt them a couple times, and had a couple mids going the other way. They easily could have lost that match. Lost that map.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think you pointed out the 2 major things for both teams. I feel one thing both teams have sort of not struggled with, but sort of had a bit misplay on is these post-Uber fights, especially pushing last. There was certainly some, I guess, just lack of coordination after the Uber was put out, or maybe lack of coordination during the Uber, and it just led to poor play afterwards. I'm not sure what to essentially focus on there, but there's
I think we spent more time at Too Young to Maths last, just because Multiplex couldn't really seal the deal as well. I think part of it was just that post-Uber positioning wasn't really quite as good as it should have been. There were a couple of times they were caught out after the Uber on the low ground when Too Young to Math had 4 players above them, raining hell down on them at the end of the Uber, and just really that's something I should really kind of think a little bit more about when hunting down these frags heavily with an aggressive Uber.
Yeah, I'd be surprised. I'm curious to see how Too Young's last holds transition from Snakewater onto Process, because in a way Process can be a pretty easy last to hold, depending on how your team sets up, and so I'm definitely curious if they can keep that sort of same play as they did before and just sort of deny these Ubers coming in from Multiplex, as it seems like one team is already readied up.
Yeah, I think, well, that's GLHF, and I'm pretty sure, we are going live now for the first mid of the second map. First map did go 4-3 in the favor of Too Young to Math, so Multiplex in this map to kind of fight to stay and to go to the grand final straight away. We got Uga not quite getting the surf on his roller, but I don't think Moop did either. Both demos trying to go right. Aggressive jump here. Rob hits the shot. No, can't quite hit the air shot on the Kitsune. Kitsune going for a more aggressive. Should be able to pick up the demo. Massive up by him. On the medic as well. He gets Alex. Huge play from Kitsune. And then Jiho does pick up QQ in the end. So that is
Uga blocking out the escape.
So and then Rob is alone. No, Rob is stuck here with Dai in the sewer area, and they're both kind of low. There we go. Rob should die here. There we go. Rocket done. And Dai getting picked up on the point by Namie. That was a spectacular mid by Multiplex, all on the back of Kitsune's bomb, getting the demo and the medic straight away. Yeah, massive work.
And then the area denial of Uga, just knowing to jump in and just completely deny those players from coming out of sewer, doing a fantastic job. And here we are, sort of a repeat in reverse of our first mid of snakewater, and we have already a team wipe and an Uber ad going into last.
There you go, here's the Uber coming straight out, massive rocket right on the move, straight away, going out a bit low. Dai down to half health on that heavy, Sentry goes down and the Uber is off now. Rob goes down, the demo Uber goes down, really, he got slammed after the Uber. Dork down as well though, QQ and Alex dying, Moop is the only one left alive and can't do it.
Kitsune, just as he did on that mid, having a massive impact on that last push as well, and yeah, Multiplex take that first round of process.
Yeah, just really, really nice Uber, getting out that Sentry straight away, and then kind of collapsing in on the players, kind of trying to evade them. Yeah, we got a new mid here. Looks like both demos again taking similar right side rollouts. And we got Kitsune up on top, challenging Rob, goes down to the low ground. No team going particularly aggressive so far. Just
Kitsune
oh wow!
Getting
there we go.
nice.
Rob gets slammed, but Kitsune and Uga go down. A nice aggressive work there by Jiho, jumping up the top, but he ends up taking down my Roit. Roit is so low there, he surely can't get anything more done here. On 13 HP.
Positionally really interesting for both teams. Dubs might. Oh.
The heal advantage here is here though for Multiplex. So they do pick up maybe. That's massive. They can actually fight this now. And there we go. Dubs is alone, trying to get out on 60 HP. And you got Roy kind of trying to get around behind him in the sewer area. Dai is on top of him as well. Go for the Uber source. He gets one. Can he get another? Dai so low. The pistol comes out and finishes him off. And Uga goes down again, by the way, to Roy. Getting him at the I don't even know where he got him, but either way, that's massive. That means they no hope of holding this.
Moon having a fantastic. I thought it was all over for Too Young. The moment Kitsune had that again, fantastic bomb, but Moo just keeping again this round alive as Kitsune jumping around.
Nice jump, but he has picked up QQ, but he does die, and Too Young to Math do have Uber advantage. Oh, Namie gets the medic down. Huge headshot. That being said, Roy doing so much damage, picks up a scout and damages a soldier down to 3 HP. Going
Rob
aggressive.
In.
He's oh no, this isn't good. No, that's Rob. My bad. Not Roy. Regardless,
really lucky to get out of there on 3 HP.
So you know the point. There we go down to Too Young to Math. That'll be traded straight back. Was that
loud?
Oh my God, move. Moop, you let and there's a backup! There's a backup! Dai goes last, he gets it! Oh my God!
What is happening this round?
Wow, that was massive. Okay, look, that was down to that midpoint where Multiplex had 3 players, one of them being the medic. They misplayed that entirely. They had one player go off to the other side of mid. They just need to stick up on their medic and keep him alive. But losing that one player allowed Too Young to Math to collapse onto them. Anyway, we've got a new mid here, and both teams just vying for height control again. No real aggression coming out either side. Both soldiers. There we go. Here comes the bomb at the top. Kitsune goes. He dies, but Rob dies as well. So even trades. Both Rome is dead. And looks like Multiplex have really good point control. Multiplex have really good point control here. They should be able to get some stuff done. But no frags going out here yet. Jiho and Uga are a little bit low, but Santa's quite low as well, as you said. Multiplex, Too Young to Math with a better control now. But here we go. This soldier should die, surely. There we go. Roy does die down to Dork. Dork should get traded out. No, he manages to escape through the roller door. And Alex is in a bad spot. Oh, he's going to get slammed here. There we go. And Jiho is alone. No, Moop is alone here. Moop did pick up Jiho, but yeah, dies. And that is
Dai and Rob going in though.
Oh, they go for the bomb. They forced the Uber. Look, they both die, but that is absolutely worth picking up that Uber. And Santa is alive now. Should be able to start healing.
I would like to point out, Dubs picked up Alex's medigun.
Did Alex have Uber? Did Alex seriously?
I think he must have been on like 98% because I didn't see it was a drop.
99%. 99% it was. That is
heartbreaking.
That is heartbreaking because now they're up against a full Uber. This this Uber roll through is really working wonders for the Multiplex side, and they should be going in with the Uber. I don't know if Too Young to Math were necessarily expecting this. They do have a level 2 up though, which should help them out a fair bit. Nice rockets onto Uga. Uga goes down, but Roy gets traded out. So Namie, nice rocket. Nice up shot there. Here comes the... There we go, the sentry there. Now that it's been spotted out, but I don't know if they can actually destroy it. That's the thing. Really nice work here.
Really well got a position. Kitsune possibly managing to escape.
Oh, died with a finish off. Mini crit scattergun. Yeah, Multiplex didn't really know that sentry was there, so they didn't focus it down on their
Already have die pressuring second. Just forcing Multiplex to get out of there. Fantastic defense by Too Young on the brink of what seemed like a certain loss after full Uber was gained. It looks like they're ready to push straight into mid here.
Yeah, Multiplex, look, you have kind of two... Oh, Die goes down, so Namie eats on that sniper. And Root is jumping in so aggressively, but he doesn't have that Uber on him. He's going to go down. Oh, no! Just connecting with him in time. Darbs on 93%, he will get it to be able to come back in. Root is going to die here as well. Nothing done. But Q and Root get 2 picks. Darbs is has the Uber. He's only on 70 HP though, so it looks like Too Young are going to back out, but I would not be surprised to see like some aggression coming out onto Darbs to force him up here.
Yeah, I was not expecting Darbs to get Ubered that quickly at all. Like, that was somewhat surprising. We do have Jaiho pressuring from a sort of upper lobby.
Moop gets caught out juggled by stickies, I think, from Uga, and then finished up by Dork. So nice work there from Multiplex. Now they have a full Uber against no demo, pushing into last. This should be easy. Here comes Die on that heavy, but he's getting slammed down by the shotguns. Dork and Jiho finishing him off. There's only a level 1 sentry up here from QQ. That is going to go down now. This is easy here for Multiplex. Just going to collapse on these players. The cap anyway. Yeah, like they just had the positioning there. The players from Too Young to Math weren't in a position to really stop that point in time.
Here we are, 2-1. We'll move on to our 4th mid fight here on Process.
Yeah, that was a questionable Uber from Too Young moving out with Roy getting caught out kind of at the end of that.
Rob,
anyway, Rob, really so aggressive into that sewer. I don't know if they know they do know he's there. Both scouts following up, and Roy is going to die here, but that should be okay. Kitsune kills himself with his own rocket, the Roma special. Here we go.
Too Young
collapsing.
Santa goes down to a roller from Uga after a really nice meat shot.
That was really close to being a spectacular... Oh, it is! Q and Roy going big, can't finish it off. They do pick up Darbs though. Dork and Jiho really low. It came close to actually managing to win that mid. But look, honestly, they could have had that. There was a point where I think it was Die was going really aggressive onto the combo of Multiplex, and they were all down to about half HP. If and obviously the scouts of Multiplex were nowhere to be seen because they were dealing with Rob. So if you have Roy or Moop jump over top of that's like 3 kills. So not quite really following up on the aggression of their scout there.
Yeah, also, like, Rob made so much space on that mid, but Too Young just, again, hung around the outside of sewer, not getting any position. And it looks like Darb just missed out on being able to pick up his minigun, so it is going to be equilibrium.
Oh,
but as
lucky,
I say that,
lucky for
Namie is on sniper, and we've seen him hit some fantastic shots already.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you want to do it. You're 2-1 up. You're not really you're holding mid, so you're not at risk of getting capped out to last here. So you should be okay to just kind of take some time. Push it slow, try to work any advantage you can, try to get a headshot on a clutch class. And I mean, if you die as a sniper, it's not really the end of the world. It's really hard to push in that midpoint with only a scout advantage.
Definitely. So yeah, Multiplex, as you just said, taking it really slow here, just sort of Namie's just slowly peeking, just like not even really having an aggressive angle at all, just hopefully waiting for Too Young to get sort of restless here.
Yeah, but I mean, I think Too Young do know that there is a sniper, so they shouldn't be looking to peek out at him at all. Although Die gets picked up by Uga. I think it was a sticky chat maybe, I'm not too sure, but that is massive, because now Multiplex will be looking... Multiplex will be looking to push out. They have even fragging classes, until that sniper does hit his shot.
You have Jaiho and Darbs moving in through IT right now.
Yeah. No.
And Uber underneath Too Young.
And they pick up Rob, that's really nice. So Kitsune getting aggressive onto the demo. So much damage on the move, but can't finish him off. There we go, and now the Uber is actually off here for Multiplex. They're going to be backing out, looking to just play it safe, not take any massive risks here, and just hold back. We do have Die coming out through IT. Can he get any damage done? He's missing all the shots, but QQ and Roy. Massive work, picking up Dork and Darbs. QQ gets Jiho, and the sniper scout duel is still going on. How has either of them died? There we go, QQ finishes up Namie, and Uga goes down.
Dai might get Kitsune here if he hits the shot, and he does.
He misses like 10 shots on a sniper, but then he finishes on that soldier in 2, you know. I'm not really sure what was going on there, but there we go. Really, really nice mid from QQ, or repush rather, from QQ and Roit.
As we said, that move jumping already aggressively here into second and just not letting Multiplex get any
that's good. That's what you need to do. You just got to push every advantage as far as you can take it, not let the other team get any free ground. So it looks like we're gonna have some off classes here for Multiplex. We've got the sniper, the engineer, and the heavy going for the full total. It's gonna be so hard for Too Young to Math to push into this. They do have the Uber. Dubs is only on 60%, but yeah, there's just so much time you have to invest in taking down the sentry and the heavy.
Uber has come in.
Oh, there we go. But hasn't done anything yet. No frags, no sentry. Dai goes down. They do pick up darts. They do pick up darts and they do pick up Jaiho. So now they can take their time. There's no heals. They can take their time in doing this and just hopefully spam down the other team. Sentry goes down. There's only 3 players left alive. But Uga, Kitsune, and Dork have so much HP. They fragged him up. I think they rushed it a bit. They got the medic down. They got the demo down, and then they just kind of went, oh, okay, now we push. Whereas they should have just kind of held that high ground, I think. Try to play it slow and slowly whittle down the not too slowly, of course, but just try to spam down Multiplex as opposed to really trying to take the fight there as soon as they did.
Definitely, there was just a heavy, the NG, and the demo all to the side of the point, and just they were torn him by like a meat shredder. As Kitsune does get a kill, and the Uber Rob
hasn't done much, but Alex could get caught out here, going for the surf. It goes straight up, but can't. They can't get picked up. There you go. Nami gets Roy and Rob rather, and Jiho goes down. Uga goes down as well. So
and Kitsune's very weak here.
This should be a repush here for Too Young to Math. Might be able to pick Kitsune up if they can find him. But he's
very
out.
lucky to escape.
Oh, no, here we go. And he gets body blocked by the scout! QQ!
Wow.
Oh, wow. Finishing off the frag as well. Anyway, here we go. That is Multiplex looking to back out all the way to last. Trying to get a sentry up, but it's only level 1 at this point, and Alex has his Uber in like a second. Here we go. They need to go right now. Not let Multiplex get set up. And Nami
running into the sentry.
Oh, that was a misplay, but that should still be okay. They've got that Uber advantage. They are trying to focus down the demo. Nice work by them, getting the demo really early, and the sentry is gone back. Engineer has changed back to scout. They aren't getting any other frags though. Nice jumps here from the Multiplex soldiers. Jiho goes down though. Roy gets straight down from him. Kitsune picking up move though. The demo down at this point is huge. The scouts are going all over the medic. Can they pick him up? Kitsune goes down, but can't get the medic, and that is Dai and Alex making their way out with Darbs on a full Uber charge. Not able to pick him up. They just couldn't get those frags after the Uber. They got the demo early on, and they couldn't get anything else, and they're in such a bad position, you know, from those bombing soldiers there from Multiplex. Jiho and Kitsune doing lots of work, doing lots of damage to the combo there of Too Young to Math.
Yeah, I put that entirely down to Jiho. Post Uber, he just took so much attention and so many eyes off of Too Young that just they weren't able to do, like you said, they weren't able to do anything. They weren't able to make any cleanup.
And here comes the Uber through IT. Nice Uber here. Should be able to get some done. No, but nice backing out there from Too Young to Math. I thought surely they'll get Multiplex to get at least 1 frag. And Navy goes down to Rob. Rob with a nice play there. This should quell the aggression here from Multiplex and maybe be able to force some aggression of their own. That being said, there's no health on Roop and Roy. They're just getting healed up now, finally. Alex does have his Uber now, so they should be able to push back in, but yeah, that was Rob. Really nice play. Getting that scout really stopped Multiplex from being able to push too far out and continue their aggression out onto second.
Yeah, and right at the start of Uber, like, he got a fantastic rocket onto move and made them.
Group, nice jump forward. Can't really get much done, and they're still shooting down. Nice work by QQ, being taken down, taking him down rather, and Dai trades out. Jiho goes down, QQ goes down as well.
Alex has to pop his Uber to save Roy.
And can he get it surfing away? And he got craters. I was really hoping for an air shot there.
I think
disappointing. Oh, the shotgun's coming out from Roy. Walks forward, just W plus M with that shotgun out, and he gets if he survives this, I'm fucking done with this game, man. No way, you're kidding me. How do you live through that? You walk into 3 players with only your shotgun out. You force the medic and you run away. How does that happen?
Honestly, Kitsune tried to jump in on the combo there, sort of. Whoa, I'm lost for words at this point.
Oh my god. Anyway, looks like Too Young to Math in a pretty good position to hold this. They've got some nice high ground advantage. That being said, Multiplex streaming across this point, getting so much damage done. Rob is low, Moop is low, Dai is low. No, sorry, QQ is low as well, rather. and they should be backing all the way out. Alex doesn't
Jaiho's
have his Uber
coming
yet.
for a bomb.
Jaiho, oh, nice
Roy.
denied by Rob. Staying alive, he picked up the health back at a pretty clutch time, I think. Managing to stay alive because he was really low before that, and that was, yeah, so really close Multiplex. I feel like they should have pushed that aggression a bit further. They really could have done more with that. Rob going bombing over the top, but getting kind of denied by that scout. Kitsune goes down. The scout getting slammed here. I think that's Nami surviving on 5 HP. Wow.
But with both scouts on super low health, they just have nothing but to
and
force mid.
that is nice work by Too Young. They didn't have to. They didn't pop their Uber at all, and they have technically a one-player advantage while Kitsune comes his way back out of spawn. But it doesn't look like Too Young the Math are going to be moving around till he gets there. So it's going to be a full 6v6 clash here with even Ubers. Looks like both teams. Look, Rob and Dai taking lots of damage in IT. And there we go. Oh no. Dub's quite low. Has to pop out. Alice pops as well. But Kitsune and Dork are so low. Kitsune goes down. Rob goes down as well. So the Romas have traded out for each other. Dai jumping around. Dai with the cleanup. Gets up Dork as well. He's behind him. Does die in the end. Jiho picking him up. But this should be pretty good here for Too Young. If they can get one more frag. Nice. Like Nami is getting slammed. Roy with a jump. Moop gets one. QQ gets another. Roy gets a second. And this is it. This should be point here. They didn't need to go now. 10 seconds on the spawn here for Multiplex. If Too Young move in straight now, they should be able to cap this up and
there
the scores. There's a heavy, but I mean, it might be too late. No,
no one's coming on
Dork
point.
is so low. Dork is so low, and so is Kitsune. He's on 40 HP, 20 HP, going down. QQ just died. Here come the spawners. Multiplex, can they do it? Roy goes down. Alex goes down. Only Rob, Moop, and Die left alive. This should be a defense here for Multiplex. They just took too long.
They had so much time to get on the point there, but I think their players.
Oh, but Jiho dies. That's massive from Moop. This could actually. No, I was gonna say they could change it, but Moop is too low.
Yeah. You have got Dai hiding in sort of on top of Boiler there, but I'd just like to point out the coordination there from QQ and B25 just before that push happened, like to let them into last, was incredible. It's a shame that they couldn't convert that into a round win, honestly, but it looks like we're back to Multiplex turtling on last despite a relatively decent Uber. I think they're just trying to whittle down as much time as possible.
Yeah, I mean, it's 12 minutes to go. If it's the sort of thing that it is probably better to play it safe. You know, let the other team push into you. It's probably 70% chance you're going to hold it, if not more. Yeah. It's such a good last to hold, especially when we can get set up here with that engineer, with that heavy, with that sniper. It's so hard to push it into. So I'd even change that maybe like 20%. That they're going to be able to hold it successfully. So yeah, just turtle up.
Yeah.
Be able to push out into second maybe if you hold, or even just extend the timer for another 2-3 minutes if you can't push out. So every time they do this, they're wasting a solid 2 minutes of time for.
It looks like
for Too Young to Math.
I think he's going into suicide to go for a sniper, but no, he decides to back out as soon as he takes a rocket. I assumed he was just going to sack and snipe to try to face Dork, but it doesn't look like it happening. And really, this is just playing perfectly in the hands of Multiplex, because Too Young don't look like they want to push at all. As I say that though, B25 getting a bit aggressive there on rollout, but does spam out the sentry.
They the sentry. That's actually really big. They could probably go now, but like they need to go like now.
Now. They have got the stickies dead in rollout, but just as that happens, Roy decides to back out. So yeah, the sentry's just being rebuilt, and it's already back to level 2. So bit of a misstep, and Dai is coming in on the sniper. Oh, I guess by the sentry gun.
Yeah. I really think after spamming down that sentry, they should have just gone in. I really do think they should have.
I completely agree. But as we say this, the teleporter goes down.
The telefrag, the clutch telefrag, that is what you want. Go for it right now, boys. Telly is down.
Sadly,
someone make a montage of that sick frag.
Sadly, I don't think it's as important as the dispenser pick, as every Highlander player should know, but sadly this is 6v6, so getting any engineer building, unless it's a sentry gun.
The teleporter's down again, here we go.
Getting a bit aggressive here in right lobby, and they do get the dispenser, so this is where I'd say they should push. The sentry getting destroyed.
The sentry's down, there we go, now you go. You've got your positioning, you've got the sentry down, the other team cannot turtle nearly as effectively, this is where you go, and it looks like they're doing it, they're going in through right side, teleporter's down again, and Rob with a massive aggressive bomb, can't get much done, he does die, he actually had a really nice save, but couldn't. Yeah, they're sending out, and now
Uber gets
Uber has been forced out
red.
first Multiplex. That's really good here for Too Young, but Die does die. So that's two-player advantage here for Multiplex. Should be able to push out effectively onto this, but Too Young to Math totaling up nice and well in this lobby area. Going to be backing out a little bit. They're trying to stay safe. Roy is quite low, 55 health up in this upper area, but Uga goes down from QQ. QQ, nice work picking up the demo. They can actually repush right now, get those players healed up and go with that demo down for 13 seconds. This should actually be a relatively easy one to push, and they're doing it. They're going in through lobby, going in through the far right with the combo. There's no sentry, no demo. Nice bomb here.
Kitsune coming in.
Massive bomb. Picks up Alex. There we go. Kitsune goes down, but that is a huge trade. QQ goes down, and Rob goes down as well. There you go. This is a nice defense. Dub does die. Dub does die, and there is a Medigon on the ground here for Multiplex to pick up. So
we
that's
do
not
have
really an issue.
Die hiding in boiler as Namie just walks past.
Oh god, this
He's
is
gonna get the back.
They've seen him. Oh, can't do it. Oh my god.
That was potentially an incredible play from a Die. Namie
couldn't
just
quite
walked
do
past him.
Oh
and
my gosh.
Dubs, I think missing not gets a 70% Uber, so.
I actually had that graphical glitch where you can't see the points on the bottom of your screen, so I've got no clue how close that was to capping, but it looked quite close as fuck.
I'd say about 3/4, so maybe like half a second.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, relatively significant Uber ad here for Multiplex, so
yeah, picking up that Medigun really helped them out here. They're looking to push through this IT. Oh, and Rob with a nice aggressive.
Really aggressive.
That's really nice, actually. What
getting Dog down to 60 HP.
He can't quite force him out though. Oh, there's the pop. There we go. That's actually really good because it's so much harder to get stuff done from inside this IT area. They only get the one frag so far, and that is given.
Might both scouts down though for
look, okay, so that should be a second point here for Multiplex as well, assuming no more frags happen. But okay, I'm quite surprised that they managed to pick up the second frag. I thought one frag inside that IT area is really nice for Too Young and Math because that means they can all get out with ease. But losing that second scout kind of puts them holding the second point into question. But looks like Multiplex aren't really going for it now. It's only 8 minutes left to go, so they are, just kind of waiting. But I mean, I really feel like they could have just gone straight away, knowing that both scouts were down for the enemy team. And we got Alex here with a full Uber.
Coming in. He's got a bit of time to catch Dogs out
so early. He's massive jump over top. Can he pick up the med? Oh, can't quite get it. So much damage out here on the Multiplex. Jiho's low, Dork's low, Namie's low. They can, I feel like they should have just tried to go a bit more aggressive. And there's the Uber. There we go. Dubs has popped his out, and Moop is so low. Surely
might be able to get out.
Yeah, no, he's screwed. Surely Alex goes down to a rocket. Moop is backing out. I say he was gonna die, but he's actually one of the ones, one of the only ones to stay alive in that exchange.
Die gets Uber as a bit of a
but can't pick up the medic. So Dubs sitting at 30%, nice and pretty, and Moop is well out. No, not up particularly enough, but there you go. We're trading for Namie. Yeah. That's worth it for Multiplex, getting that big nasty pocket out of the way. Only a big 13-second spawn as well.
Yeah, that was really unlucky by Roy. Like, he got Ubered and then got blasted across the map, but I'm guessing sticky trap or something.
No, I think that was intentional. He went for the skip jump, and he got it. And I think he came so close to working. Like, one more rocket, and that's like 3 kills for him.
Yeah, so they were all so bunched up there.
It was honestly a really nice aggressive play, but it just didn't quite work out.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Multiplex take their time to try to push into last hit. Like, they had really no reason to. Yep, and they're just sort of content with sitting up. As I said that, they do.
There you go, Dubs really coming in. Alex is at 75%, so 25%. Pyro is doing work. Die, denying that Uber 100%. That Uber's done, and they weren't able to get the sentry down. And Dubs dies. Rob from behind. Dubs gets taken down by Rob, but nice jump here from Kitsune. Picks up Rob, and nice fight from Moop. But there's Namie as well. They should be able to defend this though. It's only one soldier left with 32 HP. They do force the Uber. Nice work. Alex and Moop quite low, and Uga's the only one left alive in this lobby area. They've just seen him, I think. They might be able to pick him up. Die.
He should die.
Oh, he's got a crater. Yeah, there we go. And that late demo death actually is really good here for Too Young to Math. With only 5 minutes left, they really need to make a play now. And that is what you need to do it. The demo they'll cap it up now, and it's 11 seconds still in the demo spawner, so if they go straight now, they
Dork
can
getting
push
a
it.
nice
Dork
pull.
on the sniper.
Gets
And there we go,
nice
gets
shot.
Royd.
That's a
Oh man,
massive
that's huge.
frag.
And Kitsune onto the combo. Kitsune gets slammed out surely. 5 HP still alive. Pulling out the equalizer, can't get it. And Dai goes down as well, so even trade there. And
But
Multiplex.
that shot from Dork was
Yeah, that was
massive.
massive
And
from Dork.
QQ gets taken out.
Moop is in a bad spot here. Oh, he gets a nice pipe onto Darbs. And Alex surfing out as well. Both. Oh, and Rob chasing him up gets Darbs in the end.
And the Namie and Jaho both went down super low there. Wow. What is happening? There's so much damage. Jaho going in.
Going on to Alex. He finishes him off. Alex unable to serve that first rocket. And Dork picking up Dai. Nice headshot there from the sniper man.
And he hits another body shot onto
Roy is surely going to die. He's only on, like, he's on half health.
But Uga might actually get chased out and shoot. No, the scout decides to go for the sniper instead of the low demo.
Neither team is really gaining an advantage here, but this does absolutely favour Multiplex because they're up 2-1. There's only 4 minutes left. The longer these skirmishes happen, the longer that neither team can really push is better for Multiplex. They might actually be able to come out on top of this just with a 2-1 scoreline if they keep doing
another headshot onto I believe it was Rob there, but yeah, no, you're completely right. All of these scrappy fights that sort of end in no one getting an advantage. Yeah, completely in favour of Multiplex here. With only 4 minutes left. Rob looking nub.
Oh, but nice aggression here from Chu on the map. Just QQ slamming out of IT, getting Alex down, and QQ gets Darbs as well. QQ with 2 frags, but Kitsune with the trade around. Kitsune goes down.
Fantastic air shot onto Alex there.
Oh, did he? Oh my gosh, I missed it. But look, it is a wipe almost. Here, Dork, are you kidding me? Okay, now it's a wipe. But Uga looks like he's just gonna sticky up, save some time. There we go. That was a really, really nice heads-up aggressive play there from Too Young to Map, just rushing that scout out. Multiplex were not prepared for that at all. They didn't have anyone watching IT, like in IT, so that scout just came around, got 2 shots onto the demo, killed him straight away, and then followed up by killing Darbs as well. So, like, just that is
fantastic
clutch.
play.
That being said, so Alex does have a 30% advantage here, actually.
He's on crits.
I was thinking, he's building fast. This might be a crits.
This is,
and that's, look, it's only 3 minutes left. Crits is, this is the play. This is what you want to do. Really, Multiplex should be expecting this. Like, it's a really good time to go crits. Both medics died, and you know the time is running low, and one team is behind.
And here we go, the
goes
crits
out,
is
and he gets Dom with the crit sticky from the distance. Massive fucking G goes down as well. It's even players at this point, but no health on Kitsune and Uga. Kitsune goes down, and Uga is way out. That is massive.
That's a sticky you want to see.
That is what you want. That is the first sticky, getting that meta straight off the bat. Massive.
And I'd like to point out, Alex picked up the full Uber, almost full Uber.
Oh my god, he did. And Dai
but his team is dying around him. He might not actually be able to get it. He might be caught out.
He'll get it just in time. There we go. And Roy gonna pick up Jiho as well. And there's only 3 players left alive here for Multiplex. There you go. The shot's coming out. Nice deny there, but the shotgun should be able to finish him off. Roy getting on the point. Uber has going off now. They'll cap it. Absolutely. Oh, maybe not. The defense is coming out.
Yes, they've got their
cap. Oh my god, there we go. There's the cap. 2-2 in the final 2 minutes. This could go to golden cap.
One of the best, like that is the crit sticky.
That crit sticky
and
won the round.
Making a bit of a snide remark about this Uber gun pickup spanking
league admin. If they haven't, they can't shit talk about that. They've capitalized on that like 3 times this game. Shut your whinging. There you go, Rob going down straight away, getting denied off his jumper because he's quite low as well. No air shots hit on the. Oh wow, Jiho does go down though, and Roy and QQ as well. This is actually going in the favor of Multiplex there. Nice work there. They just really denied the aggression from the early aggression there from Too Young to Math. Sorry, had a complete brain fart there. Denied Rob really early on and just gave them the advantage they needed. Anyway, apparently.
Whoa, the crits is
oh my god, with 3 frags! Oh my god, Uga is behind though. Should get cleaned up by the scout. That is nice.
97% on Darbs, but his whole team is dead aside from Jiho, and QQ is actually coming up behind them right now. Might be able to cut them off, or at least force the Uber in best case scenario, but no, Jiho with some perfect...
What? With the ball! What? And they're getting cut right into this!
Are you kidding me, Roy?
With 50
Oh my
seconds
God.
left,
this
they
is
just have to
doable.
go.
This is doable. They've got full Uber here. Rob
Rob
goes down,
dies,
but
but
it's
gets position.
it's even players here. Too Young to Math are in position to go. They need to move it right now. Here we go. Moving into this IT area. Going to try to push out, and we got dies on the point. I think. No, yeah,
We
he's
have
capping it up.
30
Here we
seconds
go.
left.
30 seconds, and they're giving it up. Oh my God. Multiplex are giving it up. This is so risky here.
Holy
they are.
shit.
I feel like they really could have actually just delayed that a bit longer. But
25
25 seconds,
seconds left.
this is doable. It's a full Uber. Oh my
do or
God.
die.
This is it. This is for the
And here we go.
match.
The Pyro comes out from Dork and gets
Okay,
immediately
Move gets a
destroyed.
nice early
The heavy
kill.
down
Yeah,
too.
Move gets another one. Move is going massive. Move gets
The
a
second
century as
down
well.
so much cap
Oh
time.
God, no! But here's the defense. Multiplex coming right back out. Oh, right! He's gonna do it! He's gonna do it! Oh my God! What? Right! The taunt on the point from the engineer lost them the game. Navy taunting on the point as engineer lost them the game. They threw that 100%. Holy crap, Roit! With the 4K, I don't even know what to say. I just don't even know what to say. That was spectacular.
That round. I mean, again, the first round, that last round, totally off the back of a moot. But I mean, Roy just showing there why he is. I'm lost for words too. That bomb onto. It wasn't just that last. It wasn't just again that incredible last play.
He got that drop on mid. That
Not
spiral
even
that's
that.
perfect in the motion. Without that drop on mid, Too Young to Math can't get into the position to push last.
Not only that.
What else? Yeah, sorry.
His shotguns, Jaiho just with some easy rods and his shotguns. Like if Jaiho had at least got that frag too, that would have been a totally different story. But
oh my God! With the dying seconds,
one of the
winning the game, winning the match
one
for
of
his team. I mean, look, it was a well played by everyone on Too Young to Math, but
and
I am at a loss for words.
that that is definitely one of the best most solid pushes out from last to your opposition in a dying seconds of the game. Incredible, just incredible. That's like the only way to describe it. That's like TF2 at its absolute best, in my opinion. And you see stuff like that.
Yeah, that was a spectacular game, start to finish. Only 2 maps, but I mean that was a 4-3 snakewater in the favor of Too Young to Math, and a 3-2 process in favor of
with
Too
like 2
Young to
seconds
Math.
left on the
But
clock.
yeah, look, that was a spectacular game. Best game I've seen all season, really. That was just so good. Really well played by both teams, but I think just, Multiplex,
that
honestly...
team played.
Honestly, I feel like Multiplex were playing better throughout 80% of this map.
I would
But
have to
just-
agree.
Just in a couple of lapses of judgment, losing a couple rounds, and then that very final one, which they should have had on lock. And they should like even taking it to golden cap, like they should have been able to do that easily. But just some, I'm not even gonna say misplays. It's not really a misplay when you have 4 players grouped up, missing your shots and taunting on point. That's just a complete lapse of judgment, and that's the game. That is, that was amazing.
Yeah, we are getting people in for interviews soon, as I'm being told, which, I mean, again, I'm still kind of shocked. Again, that's actually, I would say that's one of the most clutch TF2 players I think I've ever seen. That's just incredible. I hope that someone just makes a frag vid of just that whole round, because that would be incredible to watch again. And I really hope Brodogs had that all on stream.
I'm sure
From
he
start to
would've.
finish. Yeah, he's a fantastic cameraman, what am I saying? Yeah, Too Young winning taking both maps and proceeding into the Div 2 Grand Final, coming in from the 2nd place team to be the 1st place team. Fantastic effort.
Yeah, so, I mean, it is, upper bracket Grand Final, so this doesn't mean, neither of these teams are out, obviously. This means Too Young to Math are through to the Grand Final, but we will see Multiplex playing up against the winner of, who did you say the other teams were?
Semi-Unicycle and GG, which is happening tomorrow, I believe.
So the winner of that one, so the loser of that goes out of the running for the finals, and the winner of that goes through to play Multiplex in the lower bracket final, and then the winner of that plays the Grand Final up against the winners tonight, Too Young to Math.
Too Young. I'd just like to make a point, even though there have been, I'd say, a fair few amount of complaints about the Medigun pickup, I feel like that is why it is potentially so exciting.
Yeah, and I mean, look, both teams had equal opportunity to use those. I know there were Multiplex certainly made use of it a couple of times, and yeah, Too Young to Math also clutching it out in the last round with that thing.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Again, congratulations for Too Young to for making it into the grand final. Commiserations to Multiplex, but hopefully we can get some people to interview here. Yeah, people in here to interview any second now, because I just want to hear like the thoughts from them.
Hello. So we have Alex,
Hello.
Voigt, and Moop in here from Too Young to Math. How? Okay, what was Rumble like? What happened in those dying seconds of the game?
I think, well, I'm just like, oh fuck, we've lost this, and then Roy just kills everyone on point.
I think it involves me screaming quite loudly.
Yeah. I'd like to say the cast was pretty much the same at that point.
Oh god damn.
That was good.
Yeah.
So before going any further, I just want to congratulations you guys for making it to the Div 2 Grand Finals.
Thank you.
Phil.
Cheers. That feels good. I can make it in the grand final, so I get a week off scrimming properly. Don't have to worry about map picks or anything, so I think we're all pretty happy. Yeah.
I was just trying to see if we get some Multiplex players in for an even interview, but I guess we'll start.
Can we just get Dork in, please? I want to hear his thoughts.
I just want to ask Namie if he's unbound his taunt key now. Yeah, no. So I guess both those maps were incredibly close. I guess were there any points where you were worried about, like, aside from the last dying seconds of that last round, were there any points you were worried about losing, about losing control of the game, that sort of stuff?
The entire game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that
It
entire
was
process, man.
so fucking tight, especially process, but on Snake, I felt that like every time they got around, they'd get a momentum roll in their favor. So we had to really just hope to God live through the next mid. So it just slowed up their momentum.
Yeah, I'd just like to quickly welcome Dobbs and Namie into here for interviews for Multiplex. Commiserations, you guys.
But I mean, not the end of the world. You guys do.
I'm so sad.
Namie.
Yeah,
I know.
Have you
what you're gonna ask
unbound
me
your
about.
taunt key?
Yeah, I have. Like straight after I did it.
I feel so sorry for you, dude. Honestly,
And it fucking had to be Royd as well. Fuck you, dude.
But like the thing is that it wouldn't have made a difference, because if we drew that, we still would have won, right?
it would have been golden cap.
Golden cap.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
How much health
No,
were you on, Royd?
He was on like less than
Very
20.
low.
Yeah.
Like
It
if you
was
shot me once.
Fucking hell. What a game.
Yeah,
Good game, guys.
definitely
Well
what a
played,
game.
like-
Yeah, good game.
Oh, hey Kitsune as well. Yeah, well, again, just well played to everyone currently here for both teams. Like, it was definitely one of the clutchest games on both maps I've ever witnessed. But everyone was going insane at certain points of the game.
I guess
I just rebound it to F4.
So I guess already asked the question to Young to Math. Multiplex, what I guess in your mind went wrong this game, and what are you going to be trying to work on in the lead up to the lower bracket grand final now?
What I think we'll do is someone in the team will go soldier, and they'll wear the same loadout as Roy, and we'll just practice shooting them.
Sounds like a solid game plan there.
You can't get my hat, dude.
One of a kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how it's the not cheating hat.
Exactly. Yeah. The irony.
You fucking hacker. I think
I
think I know
saw
what.
one of your projectiles curve.
Oh, yeah.
You're not fucking getting away with it
It was
this
that
time.
last one when I dropped. Oh, that's like the most
Oh.
unfortunate
yeah.
drop of my entire life.
I feel that as well. Like every time I drop, I'm just like, yeah, the rockets are curving.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking about drops, I mean, it sort of obviously came into effect right at the end. Your guys' views on this whole medic pickup
Oh,
thing.
thank you, Kenneth.
It's
for
a
a
glorious
lovely
feature
time.
to this
I
game.
do,
Thank you, Ken.
I do want to point out that Darbs did pick up mediguns like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
That had
I
like
got
yeah.
so many
80,
mediguns.
90% Uber, so I wouldn't complain too much if I were you, Namie. But yeah, it's certainly an
that stage
interesting
in the
mechanic.
game.
It's a controversial mechanic. I personally love it, but obviously there are definitely people who dislike it as well. So
It's just like it facilitates certain types of gameplay, and like we were in a position where we were 2-1 up. We weren't going to use the advantage that we got on it, to be honest. Like, we were playing like bitches for the latter half of the game, so it didn't really work in our favor, but when you fucking drop a medic and, like, take it to last and rape everyone, and there's not really much we can do. And especially even the crits, when you guys came into last there, we had a chance of defending if you didn't pick it up, but you did. So, you know, what can you do?
Yeah, that was my plan at the end. Like, we literally either had to get that, you know, kill your med with the crits, pick it up and go. Like, that was my thinking at the time. We literally had no other option.
Yeah, as a medic main, I can sort of like sympathize with everyone's thoughts here on the gun, but I feel like, yeah, it definitely had interesting uses throughout that both maps there, but yeah, obviously none more than that final push.
Doesn't help that I taunted and threw the game though.
Was it actually accidental, or were you doing it intentional?
No, it was entirely intentional.
Oh god.
I thought we wiped you, man. And
Man.
on the fucking snakewater game where you capped, oh god. I'm gonna relive these moments
I'm
for
just
the rest of my TF2 career.
shout out to my boy Harblue. I was like channeling his.
You didn't even fucking hit me once, mate.
I actually forgot about that, the way you walked off
Your
the
boy,
point.
Harblue.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
my boy. Yeah, I gotta. He's got me on
Send him a
Snapchat, so
PM.
you know.
Oh, you are douchey to the core.
I get your haircut today as well, so I'm feeling that's why we won. Just like to let everyone know.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
That's like a sort of like a mohawk thing. The kids love it.
Spunky.
Some in-depth TF2 strategies here for any of the newer players. Get haircuts, win matches.
Pretty much. Yeah. So.
Any more questions there from Fozzlm? Or you got any? Were you done?
I think I'm done. I think we should move to shoutouts.
Yeah, I think we should.
So,
Alright.
Alex, if you want to start.
Just a shout out to one of my mates, Brad, who has nothing to do with TF2 but decided to watch this game. So shout out to you, Brad. I love
What
you.
a game to start watching, eh?
Yeah.
Alright,
B25.
Just a shout out to V3. That's all I'm going to shout out to.
Dubs?
Shout out to the team. Shout out to Geo, TSTM, and Milk Maiden.
Alright, Dork?
All the weeaboos.
Solid shout out.
Go down to Kitsune.
Shout out to Spooge, the faggot, he's still small. And Space Nerd as well.
Moop.
Shout out to Cookie and shout out to Default.
Navy.
Shout out to our sponsors, Big Air Community Broadband, for allowing me to play these two maps without spiking to more than 300 ping.
Is that why we played at 8:30, by the way?
Yeah, as well
You
as
fuck, I'm
I
just like, yeah, I
wanna
want to
go
start
and-
later, so it would fuck you, but yeah.
I want to go out, man. It's only 8 o'clock now over here, so sneaky night on the town.
Already
So,
10 o'clock here.
to celebrate my massive throws for the night. But yeah, that's all my shout.
Alright, anything from you, Brodogs? Probably not. Looks like he's not doing anything, so
Brave from you.
Fozzlm?
Are we still doing shout outs?
Sorry.
Yeah, Fozzlm.
Yeah,
Any,
sorry.
anything-
Yeah,
Jesus
shout out to
Christ.
both teams, especially for like crushing my team during the season.
Oh, no worries, dude.
Yeah,
don't
loved
worry
it.
about it. Like, I'm more than happy to do it again.
Yeah, shout out to Smith for casting with me tonight and Brodogs for doing a stream.
And Kenneth.
Namey shout out.
Yeah,
Shout out to
hold
the
on.
captain's vote. If you're watching right now and you haven't voted yet, please vote.
Oh,
Swear to
yes.
fucking god, if it stays in the game, I'm gonna cut my dick off and throw it in your face. I'll post it to you,
Okay.
Kenneth.
Alright.
Moving on, Smith.
And,
anything from you?
Yeah, shout out
not
to
make
both teams
friends
for a
on
good
this
game.
team.
Shout out to both teams for a good game. Shout out to the Brodogs for doing the camera work. Shout out to Fozzlm for casting with me. And I think that is it for tonight. That was the Div 2 upper bracket finals between Too Young to Math and Multiplex. Too Young to Math coming out 4-3, 3-2, and we'll be going through to the grand final. And we'll see how the other semi-final goes tonight. Or lower bracket
Tomorrow.
final rather. Or so tomorrow night rather. Yeah.
Yes, I'd just like to plug. If you're not sick of Owl, you can keep watching 2 more matches tomorrow. We're going to be watching Die versus Andy C in Prem,
That'll
and
be
having both matches will be good. And the other one is the lower bracket final between GG and Semi Unicycle, which will be determining your guys' opponents in the next finals. So yeah, tune into them if you can.
GG guys, well played.
Yeah, good game.